She did it. I could not believe that she did it. She pulled it off. I had to hang in there just long enough to see if she could do it. I didn't believe she could do it. Matter of fact, I paid it $100. Wink, wink. That she wouldn't be able to do it, but she did it. I was wrong. She pulled it off. Miss Paula White did not beg for money during the inauguration. Lord have mercy, she made it all the way through. I didn't think she would make it. Could you imagine Paula White, a person with her love for money, looking out over those crowds, although the crowds were a whole lot smaller this year. Looking out over those crowds and thinking about all those 20s and 50s and $100 bills in the people's pockets and thinking she could not ask them to sow a seed. That had to be maddening. Now, I'm sure she's working the crowd. I mean, she's working all the parties, going around having her little team of collectors. But at least a jug at the doors. I mean, the least you can do it. You got to sow a seed. So maybe someday, Paula White will get around to exactly what you mean by sowing a seed, because you're saying that we are giving money to God. Well, why do you get to spend it all? Anyway, anyways, so I saw basically that's all I saw of the inauguration. I didn't want to. Every time Trump opens his mouth, I'm bathed in resentment. So I had to end up muting the TV. So I got tired of muting, turn it on, mute it, turn it on, mute it, turn it on. Did get to see Michelle and Barack leave the White House. High approval ratings. They did a great job. That part I liked. That took all of 5 minutes. But they're gone now. They're going to have a great life. Can you imagine the life of the Obamas? So now they're having. This is the one time I think protest actually does make a difference. Because I don't give a damn if they put 1 million people in that thing, and it didn't look like 1 million. So it looked in contrast to what we saw 8 years ago. But anyway, let's just say they had 600,000, 700,000 people. A person like Donald Trump, even though he's got all those people calling his name, the 700,000, he is going to be very in tune to those ones that are saying, "Oh hell no." See, he is so, what do you call that thing when you say thin skin? He is so thin skinned that our protest actually does affect him. I'm sure it does. You see the way he carries on Twitter. So if you want to be a part of this presidency, get familiar with Twitter and know that yes, it does make a difference as far as making him uncomfortable. You see how he's ready to walk into this big event. He couldn't even smile. They looked like an old prune. He know we don't want his ass. That child knows we don't know what on his ass. Now, I don't know. Maybe he'll make it through 4, but this Russia thing it may come up because it was such there was such a major surprise on election night that I won't be surprised if those Russians are even more involved. So we'll see. He know he cheated his way to the top. He probably cheated his way through college, through high school, and everything else. Donald Trump is not a man of no high moral standards. So anyway, it's a lot of people, a lot of protests. I guess the parade gonna start in a minute. I won't be watching that. I don't know. It's just not interesting to me. I don't want to see Donald Trump do nothing. Uh, I just hope he doesn't. We don't end up in wars. People don't die because of this selection of Americas. See all these guys. These poor people. Poor white folks too. I feel for you too, because you made a grave mistake, grave error. You made you all these promises. Donald Trump is a billionaire. He is not concerned about the needs of no poor people in Idaho. Believe me. If he was concerned with that, he would have been involved long before now. Why you got to come on as the president? Why didn't he just come on as a community organizer, or come on as a volunteer worker, or come on working at a church helping the homeless, or use some of the millions and them billions of dollars he says he has? Why didn't he use any of that for charity? Not tax charity where they all have to give away a certain amount of money in order to keep all the rest of the money. Not that thing. Why don't they get involved in anything if he's so concerned about y'all? Y'all just anyway, it's going to have to play itself out now. Whining about this thing all year is going to be a waste of time. Although I do feel like I'll be on here periodically talking about this Trump thing because it's a television show. It's a reality show. I hate reality TV. To tell you the truth, I can't even pay attention long enough to even review those things. But this is going to be television. It's what it is. The level is what we stoop to. So when Obama took office, he had a catastrophe, nationwide catastrophe, and in many parts of the world, financial crisis, horrible thing. Just that country was in horrible shape. Now this fool is going to get the country handed off to him in wonderful shape. Relatively speaking, wonderful shape, marvelous shape. I don't know what these people, who are the ones that saying, oh, when one asshole got on my thing, on my comments, oh, I guess we got to say goodbye to the worst president ever. Girl, that's you're speaking purely out of your prejudice. How can you not acknowledge all the things that man has happened on his watch? Financial things, this economy. I mean, when was the last time we had unemployment rate this low? Of course, Trump be going running there. He gonna take the credit for everything that good that happens. So he gonna be running around to these factories. Look, I just saved 50 jobs. No, blonde man. We need 50 million, not 50. So welcome to the Donald Trump show. It's going to be a show. I'm sure he's going to give us something to chew on every day. Now he's in a limit. See, that's the thing about this horrible character this man has. He pimped the shit. Excuse my language. It was the shit out of the media. He was calling into their shows, getting free publicity, just taking joy in the fact that he wasn't spending the kind of money that Hillary was spending. Bucking the system. But he used the media. He was on every damn show. They made him a viable candidate for presidency. At first, it was a joke. Free media. That's who put him in the White House. At least got the ball rolling. And you know, that's the first ones he turns on. No thank you. He should be kissing their ass. But no thank you, nothing. He's going to assassinate their ass. The very ones that put him in the position he's in now. Lord have mercy. This is going to be something to watch. So he's going to bypass the media with these 120 characters. I guess every day he seems to do it obsessively. I mean, that's what 12-year-old girls do. Tweet all. Anyway, he's just going to change all the rules. He's such an arrogant. Donald Trump is the same. Remember when you were little and you saw these kids in the supermarket and the kid didn't get the candy they wanted? And then they just fall on the ground and start screaming, kicking, yelling to parents, no, Junior, no, Junior. That's what kind of motherfucker we done put in the White House. You'll see. I don't know what to say about it. I can't sit through that thing all day. There's nothing exciting or celebratory about that situation going on, that mess going on television to me. Nothing to celebrate. The Obamas is gone. It's the last of anything intelligence going to happen. He gonna make America great again. Bitch, what is it now? What has it always been? Well, aren't we the richest motherfuckers in the whole goddamn world? How's you gonna make it great again? Again to what? Well, we all know white again. We all know that. We saw the faces in there. And remember Ben Carson. Hi, look at my African American. There he is. Look at. Go say something. Hi, Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Ben Carson, you're an embarrassment. I hope they don't. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna stick these handful of black Republicans on the television, just like they do when they're trying to fight against Obama. They thought that was a winning strategy. So we had all these little these sellouts, coons, all over the TV shows. Just like they say he's so negative against women, so all his spokesmen are women. Notice that. So now they're gonna get 5 or 6 of them. They'll be making the appearance on television, and that's all the black faces you're gonna see. Watch. How you gonna bring Don King? Girl. Winner, murderer. Doesn't matter. Just about winning. I bet that was an abused child. That child was probably that he was probably so pumped into him that he had to win. The whole thing's about winning, winning, winning. You have to win, win, win. Lord have mercy. Okay, so we got him. He's a president. What else can I say about that inauguration? I'm literally telling you, I didn't want to watch it. I just it's just little pieces. I want to see if Paula passed that plate. I know because she was probably looking at them a mile or so of people, and she think, God damn, 50, 100. Oh, that's one. That one there got those are major donors over there, and I can't ask for nothing. Not a small token, not a seed. I didn't get a chance to sow a seed. Bring prosperity to America. Believe me, Paula White had her way. She had all them people hypnotized, believing they was to sow a seed for prosperity of America, and continue to sow seeds into her coffers. One of these days, I want to do. I want to spend a little time and try to figure out this financial thing with these church folk. That just offends me more. I guess it's because it's part of the world I live in. But all this stuff about giving the money to God, that's some juicy stuff for debate. Because if you're giving it to God, what do you mean giving it to God? Giving it how is my giving money to God putting you in 40-room mansion all at all corners of the globe? All right, people. It's supposed to be about Trump, not Paula White. But it shows you the level of people we're getting. Okay, so I doubt I'm gonna watch any more of this stuff. I have things to do, more important things. All right, later. She did it.